Before Roadblock joined G.I. Joe, he was recruited by his cousin. Introducing Heavy Duty. Welcome to GI Reviews. I am your host, The Ruckus. How you guys doing? You see what we got going on here? At long last, it only took 150 to get to this guy right here. Cousin to Roadblock, we have Heavy Duty. And this is a deluxe figure, mostly because of the equipment, the gear that comes with Heavy Duty. You can see it right there in the packaging. We'll get a closer look at it momentarily. We've got that 150, as I stated, plus we've got the G.I. Joe star at the top there, the useless QR code, and we have some artwork showing Heavy Duty doing his thing. And in the rear, we have some toy photography, and you could see that is just crazy, the gear that he's sporting. We've got 3 thumbnails showing aspects of that gear. Very interested to see how that's going to work out when we get this guy open. We've got Heavy Duty's laid out for us to see, and it is a deluxe set, so he comes with quite a bit of stuff, so that requires 2 tables to set. And the higher table has got the highlight, after the character himself, the highlight of this set, and that would be Heavy Duty's gear. And it is known as the Man-Portable Heavy Weapons System. And you guys saw the toy photography. I don't know many men that could wear this portable system. And that would be primarily this harness piece right here with guns. We've got that. Over here we have some more guns, and those are dual M202 quad burst joints. And I believe this straps probably to the rear or something like that. And then we've got some more guns that we can connect up right there. They look like miniguns. And then we go down below here on this secondary table. We've got an additional head sculpt with the fresh haircut going on for Heavy Duty. We've got a set of earpiece and communicator over the head communication set, pair of knives, and what we have here are a pair of rockets and their blasts. We also have an additional set of fists. And behind Heavy Duty, we got this additional clamshell with more rockets and blast effects. So that's pretty cool. So we actually have what is that? We've got 6. Yeah, we've got 8 now. So wow, 4 pair. That's very nice. And we also received this right here, and that's this will go in where it can be loaded. It's a belt, weapon and ammo belt basically. And when it comes to this, if you pick this figure up, be very wary of where this is. You don't readily see it. It's actually taped to the inside of the clamshell on one of the walls, so you can easily miss it. So keep that in mind. And here is the man of the hour. We've got Heavy Duty himself, looking real good. You can see the family resemblance, if you will, with he and Roadblock. Roadblock's a big guy too, who likes handling heavy artillery and other heavy duty items. No pun intended. So we'll see those two together a little bit later. But for now, this is all about heavy duty. And you see right now, this is the head sculpt. He came out of packaging, blazing the skull cap flipped over. He's got some drip there, which is cool. It is it looks like it's, we'll get it close up, but it looks like it's, from distance, it looks like it's a bull's head, but it can also possibly be some dude flexing. We'll see that when we get close up. He's got the I always forget what to call this. I just call it a belt that straps around the chest area there, and you see it's got grenades. He's wearing a sleeved, ripped off shirt there, and khaki bottoms, camouflage bottoms. And he's got a belt that's loose and free flowing. It's looking pretty good. Since we now have him closer up, we can get a better idea on what his drip actually is. And it is indeed a bull's head for sure. Molded in I'm going to call it platinum colored paint there. And looking at the head itself, he's got the beard action. The beard and a mustache connect going on. He's wearing his cap to the back there. We've got the basic color is like a lime green. When you turn it to the rear, it's got writing on it, and it reads Shredhead. The brim part is like an olive green, and that olive extends to the snapback part of the cap there. We've got I continue to forget what to call this. I'll just call it a belt that goes around over the shoulder, right? Molded in black. We've got some green there. We've got a couple grenades, and they're painted. They're not just black. A lot of times we'll get grenades, molded on grenades to this type of belt, and they'll be the same color, but these are actually gray, and they are fragmentation grenades too. That I can tell you. We've got some detail there looking on the rear. We've got some paint there, some of that olive paint color right there. The shirt is sleeves are torn off. It's white, pretty nice there. We've got a free flowing belt. We've got more grenades that are a different color than the black molded belt itself. The grenades are gray, and they're held in bands that are actually painted black. So that's cool too. Lifting it up so we can look around at the belt. We have right here, this is one of the sheaths for one of the knives. We've got more going on here, and we've got a pouch going on here, and then of course we've got camouflage trousers. We've got knee protectors there. They're basically like a greenish gray, and they're painted black on the actual knee cap portion. Going down more, we've got the boots. The boots are dope. The boots, we usually just get a single color for boots. Maybe if we're lucky, buckles will get painted silver, but we actually have two tones here. It's molded in a brown, and we have green going down right there. So very nice, and it extends to the actual shoe itself, so that's cool. And on the left side, we've got another sheath for the other knife there. It's loose, and it's molded in black, and yep, so he definitely gets the He definitely gets the deluxe treatment at the end of his sleeveless arms. Around the wrists, he's got wrist. I don't know what this on the left wrist is, but on the right, it's like a compass or something like that. As you can see, we've got yellow paint and some black. I don't think it's paint. I think it's a decal that's put in there. But yeah, so that's how it goes down with heavy duty in terms of his articulation. Oh, before I do the articulation, something else. He's got earrings, and they're painted silver. Both ears. So that's cool too. Now, on to the articulation. Heavy duty can't really look up so much. His head is on a dumbbell. He can look down very little as well. You get some pivot, some tilt, I should say, and of course you can 360 it. You're going to get some impeding going on because of the bill of the cap. Arms, our guy can T-pose it like that. He can, of course, you know, rotate 360. He does have the butterfly joints, which are nicely incorporated into the shirt. He can rear back that far. In terms of crossing over, when I get to the sweet point in the butterfly joint, this is the extent of him coming together. He's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, swiveling wrists. His left wrist hinges horizontally. His right hinges vertically. In terms of the torso articulation, he's on a diaphragm. He can go forward a little bit, just a little bit, go back a little bit more, and he can go forward. He can tilt side to side, and you can rotate him left or right up there. His waist is on a ball joint, so you can get him to go, you know, up, down like that and get more rotation, and that helps with the crunch a little bit, so you can get some more out of him. The same thing going back. So there's that. In terms of the hips, another Van Dammer, big as he is, drop downs. He can kick 90, go back a ways because of those drop downs. He's got the thigh cut. He's got double jointed pinless knees. That one's kind of tight, but it still works. He's got boot cut right there, as you can see. He can point his toe forward that much, up that much. He's got ankle pivot, holes at the bottom of his feet. As always, standard classified series articulation. We usually get it, and with heavy duty, it is no different. Taking an individual look at the MPH, that is Man Portable Heavy Weapon System. And it is, yeah, that's a mouthful. So we want to check out what it can do. First of all, the articulation of this particular piece of gear. You see you have articulation there. It does that because, and you see the guns also. Bring that down and they go all the way back, as you can see there. Now, the reason for this is because this goes over heavy duty's shoulders, and that's where you have this. You have this brown painted. These are cushions for going over the shoulders, because this is heavy. Despite the fact that heavy duty is a big guy, big strong guy, it can't be comfortable. And this goes over the shoulders and his chest, so you see this protects his chest. And we've got some scarring here, battle damage, looking pretty nice there. Some rubbed out paint supposed to be, that's where the silver comes in. Some more silver there. I believe these are hydraulics is what these are supposed to be. This is cool. As far as these are concerned, we have more articulation with this action right here, and they get stopped right there, but pretty cool. Once again, these flip And going to the other side, let me see something about these guns. Do they move independent? They're not supposed to. You can force them, but they're not supposed to move. They're stationary. They are stationary, so keep that in mind. Looking, we've got a porthole there on either side, and that's for, we'll get to that in a second, what those are used for. We've got more hydraulic action going here, as you can see. And looking here at the rear, you see the Riding Man Portable Heavy Weapon System. Then we've got computer readouts down here, electronic, looking very, very nice, pretty cool. These are definitely decaled in, you know what I'm saying? So you can see we've got more of the hydraulics, and that's how that goes. Now, as far as these ports are concerned, that's because they are to accommodate, I think, those miniguns. But we also have trying to see here, make sure I'm correct. Trying to make sure I am correct. These go down like this. That goes over, and these, yeah, these would go here. So those ports, we still haven't addressed what those ports are for. These are supposed to go in. I guess you just work them. You see that ball? Okay, and they snapped in. So you see that. And this also, there's writing on this. Like I said, these are a pair of M202 quad burst. And this reads invention number 2 in D minor. Wow. Funny. So then we get the other one and snap that one into place as well. Just, you know, keep wiggling it in and it'll snap in. You'll hear the snap. And so we've got that going on. And I believe these ball pegs are for the miniguns, and it looks like it's for them. So you do the same thing, rub them in, and it snaps in. We'll do the other one. Get that in. That snaps in. This is coming along fine. Coming along fine. And this right here, I didn't even give it, I should have given it a closer look. I'm talking about this piece right here. These are ammo cans. These are ammo cans. And they've got pegs. You see that right there. And where they would go, which is a good question on where they would go. Trying to figure that out now. I think they may rest in here some kind of way. Let's see. Let us see. It looks like that's how it's supposed to go as I'm looking at the box art. And I think these right here are for something, because they do articulate and they lock in right there. So I'll have to figure out what that's for, probably off camera. But for now, it looks like the ammo cans go right there. And you see we've got the peg so it can fit in Heavy Duty's back. And yeah, that's how it goes down. Next time we see this, it'll be slapped over Heavy Duty's shoulders. And here we have it, Heavy Duty in the Man Portable. Right, look at that. I mean, there's no way. If you were not anyone, Heavy Duty could probably handle it with, we'll call it relative ease. And I'm sure Roadblock could, I'm sure bust it too, but he'd probably strain just a little bit more than his big cousin right here. For those that don't know, Heavy Duty was actually in G.I. Joe before Roadblock. He introduced Roadblock to G.I. Joe. He recruited him for G.I. Joe. And it only took 150 issues of other figures before we finally got Heavy Duty. But we have him now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, and to point out some of the other things I figured out where the ammo cans go, the trigger, the grips that are also articulated, when you swivel them up, there are clamps for this right up in here, and it fits just like that in there. So that's pretty cool. And those slots that were on the side there, it's for the ammo belt, and they dual feed both miniguns. So that's how it goes on. You see, he's got his rangefinder on his eye. The headset, that's meant for the other head sculpt where he's not wearing his cap. So just so you guys keep that in mind, to give you a side view of it. So you can see right there, I've got I put in the pair of rockets and effects that came in the top clamshell. You saw we've got the other 3 pair that I can fit them in those other ports for the rockets there. So yeah, pretty nice. This thing is something else. One thing of note is you're going to have to really work to get that sweet spot, because this system definitely makes Heavy Duty problematic to stand. But you can find a sweet spot when you look at it. He actually has a pretty decent center of gravity, because the miniguns are behind him and these guns here are in front of him along with the ammo cans. So it gives him a pretty decent center of gravity. You just have to make sure you've got the legs properly spread apart, and keep that in mind if you want to get him in like dynamic poses, like with his knees bent or something like that. I don't have his knees bent here because this is just a review to give you guys an idea of what's going on. Here's Heavy Duty with the other head sculpt, pair of fists, and of course the headset as well. So you already know, even without the mass attack, he can still go. Here is a shot of the cousins. We've got heavy artillery Roadblock going on our left. This was an Amazon exclusive, and you see he came with his own large weapon minigun, which we've seen as part of the RAM cycle that we got with Breaker. And of course there is his big homie, his big cousin, Heavy Duty. They can do damage. I would not want to have to deal with these two. It's a good thing we have summations at the end of these videos, because it helps me correct any faux pas that I may have committed during the course of the review. And that is one such thing that has happened now. I forgot to mention that our guns here do have ports, and you can fit some blast effects in them. So keep that in mind as you pose out your Heavy Duty. The miniguns, however, don't have any ports, so that is unfortunate. Unless you could find an effect that goes over the gun, you know what I'm saying, over the muzzle. But other than that, they don't have any holes that, at least it doesn't look like it. They don't look like, I see holes, but I don't think they're deep enough. They might be. I'll check it out after this review. But it looked off rip that they didn't have ports for effects. You would think that they do, so I'm probably wrong. And, well, we'll figure it out after the fact. You see, for my end shot here, I've got the rockets. Most are being deployed. There are some that are still in the housing. Just so you know that Heavy Duty has the ability to fire either single rockets or in multiples of whatever he decides. So that's pretty cool. Cool there. I mean, there's a one-man walking army right here, just crazy. Anyway, this is a deluxe set, as I stated before, and putting together his personal, his portable, man portable. That's just crazy to me. Weapon system. Pretty straightforward on how to put everything together, and once it is together, it does look great. So this will be a wonderful addition to anyone's display, anyone's collection. Let me know what you guys think below. What is your review of Heavy Duty and his man portable weapon system? Incredible. That's what I have to say about it. Incredible. Let me know down below. Leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe. You know all the rules. And it'll be a minute before I upload again. I'm going on a little holiday for a few weeks. But the product will continue to come in as I'm gone. So I'll have something for you when I get back. Until then, thanks for rocking with me. GI Reviews. I am the Ruckus. That is Heavy Duty. Peace.